everybody. Welcome. We are talking tonight about falling in love with your skin for fall. So, welcome, everybody. My name is Alyssa O'Neill. I don't know what's going on with my hair over here. Having a hair thing going on. There we go. My name is Alyssa O'Neill, and tonight I am going to share with you all about how you may want to consider taking some of these secrets and switching up whatever skincare routine you were using in the summer. So, hey, Carla. So, as you hop on, if you're watching, say hi so that I know that you can see and hear me. And you might be watching in our social rescue group, which if you're not, you may want to ask about joining that on Facebook, or you may be watching on YouTube or in one of our other Facebook groups. But tonight's topic is important because a lot of people really don't realize that just like we get a different wardrobe for a different season, our skin may need some different things for a different season. And so that is what we're going to talk about tonight. And your skin is actually the first organ to really feel the effects of a season change. Okay. Hey, Lois, how are you? And so some people will say, well, how do I know when I should start making some changes from my summer skincare routine into my fall routine? And hey there. And so I would say when you start reaching for your light jacket or an extra layer more often, then that's when you want to start switching up your routine. Or when you find that maybe you're turning the heat on a little bit. I know that's always an argument in my house. How many of you, it's an argument in your house? And I know we're not there yet. It's still in Pennsylvania anyway. Today it wasn't that warm, but I think tomorrow and the next couple of days it'll be in the 80s. And a lot of times we have 80s into October, but some of these things are important to think about, right? So in my house, it's always an argument. Mainly when we get those cooler nights, like I want the heat on at night. And my husband is like, no, we will not turn on the heat unless it is like a certain degree outside. And like, of course, I win the battle because usually I just go out and turn it on. But anyway, that's a whole different story. Okay. So, hey there. So that is about when you want to consider making some of these changes. And fall, or when we start to go out into cooler weather, that's when some reoccurring skin conditions start to flare up again. So how many of you are like me and you have eczema? So I have eczema. I also have seborrheic dermatitis, which is kind of like an eczema, where it's really, really dry patches of skin. And so if you have anything like that, even rosacea can start to flare up because the air is drier, so it can make those patches of redness on the face increase. And so you want to watch out for those. And if you can be more proactive rather than reactive, you can help those things to stop from even flaring up. Okay. So I'm going to give you some pointers, and I forgot to number how many, but these are my secrets. All right. These are my secrets to getting your skincare routine fall ready. All right. So I don't know what your skincare routine is. Throw it in the chat if you, what products do you use for your summer skincare routine? But I use our TimeWise 3D set, okay? But sometimes in the summer, in the really hot months, I will actually swap out my typical normal to dry cleanser because in winter, I'm like dry as the Sahara Desert. Like I'm so dry. My skin is ashy. Like it is bad. And so, but in summer, even though my body might still be dry, like my elbows, knees, that kind of thing, my face can get a little bit oily, not necessarily oily, but I'm outside a lot, so I might be sweating a lot or whatever. So sometimes I'll actually swap out to the combination to oily cleanser in the summer, but then I'll go to the normal dry cleanser from fall through early spring. And so the first thing we're going to talk about is cleansers. All right. You might need to switch out your cleanser. So if you use more of a gel-based cleanser in the summer, or you tend to be more oily in the summer, but then as the seasons change, you dry out a little bit more, or your skin kind of evens out to what we would consider more of a normal level where you don't really have the oiliness, then you can switch to a normal to dry cleanser. Okay. So you may need to say bye-bye to some of your gel-based cleansers for a little while And you may need a little bit of extra hydration as the cooler temps and the drier air and less humidity starts to creep in. Although today it was pretty humid and my hair knew it. Okay. So at least where I live. So tell us where you live in the comments. I'd love to know where you're at. All right. So the other thing is that you may want to tread lightly with acne products. Now, here's why. Now, if you have like full blown acne, like you have, hormonal acne or, a cystic acne or whatever, like you have true to life acne, then this is not going to apply as much to you. You will probably want to make some changes, but what I'm talking about is sometimes we have breakouts, right? Like just breakouts, maybe in through here, or maybe it's the forehead, or maybe it's the chin. And you might be using, for example, let's say you're using the Clear Proof Blemish Toner. This has 2% salicylic acid in it. Salicylic acid can dry the skin out, and benzoyl peroxide, which are typically found in our line, some of our Clear Proof products, not all of them, but in some of them. And so if you're not like for real acne, or you get that more when you're sweaty in the summer because your skin's a little bit more greasy from sweating, then you might be able to tone back from, let's say, using the Clear Proof Blemish Toner to using my BFF all year long, which is the Botanicals Refreshing Toner. And now these look the same. Of course, I have these in the boxes, but what's different is this refreshing toner doesn't have the benzoyl peroxide and the salicylic acid in it. It does have witch hazel in it though, but it's paired with aloe. So it's going to be an astringent for your face. It's going to clean out your pores, but it's not going to dry it out like too much salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide might. So this is a good switch to make as we come out of summer to fall, winter, okay? Because you may still need that astringent. So how many of you have combination oily skin? Tell me in the chat. Or how many of you use this blemish control toner? It's a great product. It's awesome. If you have for real acne, hey Messina, this is going to be great for you. But also if you're using this and you have acne and you're transitioning into fall, you might only want to use this at night, or you might want to use it every other day because maybe you're not as greasy in your T-zone as the weather gets drier and there's less humidity. So you just have to kind of watch your skin and notice what it's doing as the weather starts to change to see if you have to make any of these swaps. Okay, so we're talking about cleansers, but we kind of went into tone. These are toners more, but they come right after the cleansing step. Okay, so we say that goes in the cleansing category. So you might want to switch out your cleanser to a more hydrating cleanser, which in Mary Kay, the normal to dry. Now, the cool thing about our TimeWise 3D line with our combination to oily system in the 3D is that it's going to help with combination to oily skin, but it's not going to strip your skin of moisture. That's the best part for combination to oily people about that specific line. So you might not have to do a switch at all. But if your skin kind of goes back and forth from being combo to being normal in winter, then yes, you 100% can make the switch. And then if you're using the repair line, a foaming cleanser is going to be hydrating. Okay, so that's number one was cleansers. Number two is your moisturizers. All right, so you might have been using just a CC cream in summer as your moisturizer. We have an amazing CC cream that has an SPF of 15. It's like having a tinted moisturizer. It has a little bit of color. It has your hydration in there. But as your skin is exposed to some drier temperatures, less humidity, you may need a little bit more. So you may have to go back to your actual moisturizer, which for me, I thought I brought it over, but let me grab it. For me, that is my TimeWise 3D age fighting moisturizer. I use the day cream in the daytime, and yes, I keep my SPF all year long because my spiel is no matter what season of the year it is, your face is always exposed to the sun. UVA and UVB damage is the number one thing that causes our skin to age. So just because I'm not baking out at, baseball games in the sun, or, at football as many nights a week once it starts to get colder, it doesn't mean that I don't need SPF any less, because this still has an SPF of 30. So it's not like I'm putting a 50 SPF on my face every day. This is just a good daily SPF of 30, which is what the American Cancer Association recommends. Okay. And then at nighttime, I use my nighttime moisturizer. But these are creams. So they are a little bit more hydrating than, let's say, your really thin, lightweight moisturizer. Okay. So you may need to make that switch as your skin is exposed to drier temperatures. So watch out for those moisturizers. Okay. All right. So next we are going to talk about adding extra hydration. So it kind of goes along with the moisturizers, but here comes one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. Okay. First, can we just say that if you're not using Mary Kay's 2 skin boosters, their clinical solutions boosters, you need to add those to your routine because they are absolutely amazing. And am not going to talk about my number 1 BFF, which is the C plus resveratrol line reducer. But I am going to talk about my second booster BFF, which is the HA plus ceramide hydrator. Okay. Now, why is this product great and why do we call it a booster? So this actually isn't a serum. Okay. It is not a serum at all. It is a booster. It is meant to deliver powerhouse results to your regular skincare routine, and it's going to really help to aid with some advanced dry skin. So it's a boost for the skin. That's why it's called a booster. And what this has in it is 2 forms of hyaluronic acid. And they have a dual approach when it comes to combating your dry skin. The one is going to penetrate from the outermost layer of the skin in to deliver moisture and plump your skin from within. And the second is going to sit on the outside of the skin and plump it from the outside. So one's working from the inside out and one's working from the outside in. So one's a low molecular weight and one's a high molecular weight. All right. And so that is huge. Hyaluronic acid is really amazing in a skincare routine. You can Google that, but it's great. Ceramide actually helps to improve your skin's hydration and support the natural barrier function of the skin. And what your natural barrier function is it's how much water content stays in the skin, which is what you want. You want a certain amount of water content to stay within your skin. And then this also has Verbena officinalis extract. That's right. It's a really big, hard word. But this is a plant extract that we put in here that supports your skin's natural production of your natural moisturizing factor. And so it helps to absorb water from the atmosphere to have that good water content, which helps your outermost layers of skin stay hydrated. So this may be something that you really want to add to your routine. Just if you're a customer, ask your Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant for more information, because I cannot tell you enough about how my skin has changed since adding these 2 boosters to my regular routine. All right, so my next secret, who's ready for my next secret? My next secret is only exfoliating about 2 times a week. Okay, so what can happen is as our skin starts to change, we don't want to over exfoliate. So you want to keep your products like your glycolic acids that you find in our Revealing Radiance facial peel, and our microdermabrasion that we have. All right. You want to keep those to about 2 times a week until your skin kind of adjusts to the weather, because then at least you're exfoliating. Now, if you are using our TimeWise 3D 4-in-1 cleanser, you're exfoliating every day at a very surface level, okay? But it's enough to keep the skin, feel it looking bright, because it has that encapsulator resveratrol in there, that vitamin B3. So there's a lot of things in here that's going to keep your skin bright. But these other exfoliators are going to go down deeper into the deeper layers of skin. So your microdermabrasion is going to go to the next layer than just your surface exfoliant. So that's going to keep your skin really, really smooth. Okay, you definitely want to do it because it gives you like a very polished appearance to your skin. But then your Revealing Radiance facial peel, that glycolic acid, that breaks down multiple layers of skin. So for those women who feel like they have more texturization to the face, I find that my customers over 40 see an immediate difference in using the Revealing Radiance facial peel just that first time. They see a huge difference in the glow of their skin. So those of you who use this, tell them in the comments how good it is, because it's that good. Okay, it's that good. But again, like I'm saying, you want to maybe do them only twice a week and leave a day in between so that you're not over exfoliating the skin and drying it out, like, over drying it. Does that make sense? So you just want to watch with your exfoliation. It's definitely an important step of your routine for the week, because you got to get those excess dead skin cells off of there that are in those other layers of skin, because that's what's going to give your skin a smoother, brighter, younger appearance. You just don't want to overdo it, like my husband did that one time when he used Microdermabrasion Refine in the shower for a whole week without the pore minimizing serum as his second step. Yeah, just ask Dan O'Neill all about what it's like when you overdo it with an exfoliator. Not fun. Okay, not fun. Learn from Dan O'Neill's mistakes. That's what I like to say. All right, so my next secret is gonna be lip balm. Lip balm. Okay, so lip balm. You are gonna want it. And not only are you gonna want lip balm, but you're gonna want a really good lip mask. And you can find in our satin lips our shea sugar scrub and then the butter balm that goes along with this. You will see amazing results with your lips. So I told you guys I have eczema, I have seborrheic dermatitis. I get it bad on my lips. And so this mask is a savior for me as the weather starts to get cold. You can actually do it every morning if you want, okay? Or maybe you do it a few times a week with the scrub. But what I highly recommend you start to do is use some of the butter balm every single day. Okay, every single day, because you can wear that underneath your lip gloss or lipstick. So as it starts to get drier, trust me, that butter, it's buttery smooth. It's so good. That lip balm is so good, right, guys? It's so good. So just add that in the morning. Maybe as you're putting your moisturizer on, have that lip balm there in your makeup bag, throw a little bit on, and then later when you put your lipstick on in the car, at least that's when I put my lipstick on in the car typically, you already have that initial barrier that's hydrating as well. Okay. And Jana said she uses the botanical mask as a scrub in the shower a couple times a week. Yes, that is a good exfoliator as well. So we have a lot of really great exfoliators. And actually, if you're interested in trying any of our exfoliators, and you're in the social rescue group, we actually have a special solutions event where you can just try the exfoliator that you're interested in. And we will mail it out to you and you can hop on and we'll walk you through it. Okay. So if you want a free sample, just put exfoliator in the comments and we'll definitely reach out to you. Okay. So lip balm. The other thing is with our lip glosses. Okay. Our lip glosses. Our lip glosses are the bomb because they actually it's like having a gloss and a lip balm mixed together. There is hydration in there. And so if you don't want to use lip balm, okay, under your lipstick, consider putting lipstick on and then using our lip gloss over it, which kind of creates a fun two-toned effect for that to lock that moisture in to keep your lips really, really hydrated. Now tonight I'm wearing, I should show you. Hold on. My daughters love this right now. They keep stealing them from me, but for the holidays, we have these new, I'll give you a little peek, these new vinyl lip shines. Look how lip shiny they are. This is my favorite shade, okay? So I'm actually going to post a picture on my Facebook that says, which one do you think is my favorite shade? It's not this color, so don't cheat, but it's whatever color I'm wearing right now. You can kind of guess from the pictures. Okay, anyway. You can add lip gloss over your lipstick. Okay, my next tip, I forgot to grab over my desk. Okay, my next secret is you have to add body care. OMG. If you have never tried the satin body line, girl, you are missing it. And every time I say the word satin body, Miss Messina, who I think is watching, I'm going to have her. Hopefully, you still have this, Messina. I'm going to have you throw it in the social rescue group if you do. But she made up this like song. I think it was like satin body, yada, 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 because it's that good. Okay. It's 3 pieces of amazingness that really, really hydrate your skin. So, what are you using for body care? Are you just rolling up to Walmart's, you know, body aisle and just picking whatever you find? Don't do that to yourself. I promise you. When you find your face care, your body care is just as important as what you put on your face. So please don't just be using whatever $3 body wash you can find, because body wash is just as important as the cleanser that you put on your face. Okay? Can we agree on that? And believe me, I didn't always believe that, but I've learned, because when you try a really indulgent body wash, like our Satin Body Indulgent Shea Wash, you will notice a huge difference in your body, your body care, um, and the hydration levels in your skin. So this has a wash. It has a scrub. Oh my gosh, when you shave your legs, this stuff is so good. Shave your legs, use that, when you're shaving your legs, the scrub. So the scrub is like a little bit more gritty, feels amazing. I like to use it elbows, knees. My ankle things also get like super dry. So I use it in there. You can use it on your feet. Oh my gosh, just use it all over. Okay. And then you wash that off. And then when you get out of the shower, you get your silkening lotion. Or if you want like a supreme hydrating experience, get the butter thing. This, hold on, I have it. I didn't grab that one to show you guys. Grab the whipped shea cream. This is like a supreme experience, okay? So if you want to do the supreme experience, you do these 2 with this. And if you just need to hydrate, then just use the wash, okay? But this is like, whoo, okay? But so there's actually 4 pieces in the Satin Body. But, and some people don't use all of them, but we also have in the social rescue group, if you're not in there, we have a body care night, and it's the last Sunday of every month at 8:30. And so if you want a free sample for that, just put body care in the chat and we'll reach out to you, because we can mail you some samples of some things that you can try for the body care night. All right. But body care is so important because you want your skin to feel soft and smooth and not sticky. How many of you are a texture freak like me? I don't want to be sticky. I hate stickiness, just like I hate the feeling of makeup on my face. That's why I love all of our glamour, because I don't even feel like I have anything on. Okay. So that's how you want your body care to feel too. And trust me, your significant other will love when your legs are nice and soft and smooth, and not dry. Okay, so then my last tip, so that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tip number 6, this is my last one, is invest in a humidifier. Now, no, we don't sell humidifiers at Mary Kay Cosmetics, but I highly suggest that you invest in a humidifier, because once you do turn that heat on, and once we start getting into winter, remember, I told you, I want you guys to be proactive, not reactive. So we're going to start making some small changes in our skincare routine as we start going through the fall. So then when December rolls around and it's Christmas time and we want our face looking fresh, we don't need to catch up, because we've been rolling with it all season long. We have been making the proper changes so that when winter rolls around, our skin is winter prepped and ready to go. How awesome would that be? Okay. Now, I did bring one other product out with me that I just want to share with you for hydration. Is awesome. Well, actually, I brought 2. Okay. Got to tell you about these. One's limited edition, though, and that is our new 2-step hydrating sheet mask. So this mask you can get right now. It's limited edition for fall. And what this is going to do is it has a gel essence that's filled with skin conditioning ingredients. And it's a sheet mask that you literally like put on your face. Okay. You leave it on and it will hydrate your skin like it's nobody's business. Okay. Now, it doesn't have any anti-aging benefits to it necessarily, but it is going to be like a drink of water for your face. So if you're feeling the effects of being out in the sun all summer long, because the sun can actually be very dehydrating to the skin, in case you didn't know. So this is going to help you rehydrate, get ready, get prepped for winter. So ask your independent beauty consultant about that. And then the big kahuna. You guys ready for the big kahuna? The big kahuna. This is the one I wanted to bring out to show you because this one has some serious anti-aging benefits. It is part of our Time-Wise repair line. Okay, so anything in Mary Kay that's Time-Wise repairs mean it's like it's the big daddy. It's the big kahuna of all skincare. Okay. You're gonna find, the I always say it's like our Time-Wise line, but on steroids. That's how you want to think about it. So this is our lifting. Notice lifting biocellulose mask. What it does, it's in the name. So if you have a wedding, a class reunion, a holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and you want your skin to look like tight, toned, all that jazz, and hydrated, this is going to supremely hydrate your skin. But unlike this limited edition mask, this one is going to lift and tighten and tone and do things that you will love, okay, to your face. So what this does is it visibly lifts and firms the skin and it leaves it looking younger in just 2 weeks. Your skin is more visibly radiant, soft, and smooth just after one single use, and it's clinically shown to increase skin's moisture levels for a full 24 hours. So it has coconut water, and there's different fibers in the mask that are actually infused with many different beneficial ingredients. And when you use this twice a week, it can act like a little bit of like a beauty boost to give yourself just that extra lifting power. So for those of you who need some extra hydration, but you want some lifting, tightening, and toning benefits as well, you want to run for this Time-Wise Repair Lifting Biocellulose Mask. If you don't really have those concerns yet, but you need hydration, then you can run and grab this 2-step hydrating sheet mask that you can use a few times a week. All right. So I hope you had fun learning about how you can fall in love with your skin. And next Wednesday night at 8:30, right here in the Social Rescue group or on my YouTube channel or in any of the groups that I'm currently streaming in right now, you can join us for fall vibes and autumn eyes. And we are going to walk you through an autumn inspired makeup look. And the best part is that if you have not gotten in touch with your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant, you want to run to her because you can actually get a free color pack for that from her, so that you can enter yourself in the Uniquely Hue makeover contest and have an opportunity to win either $1,000 or $500 in the different drawings that the company is going to do. So don't miss out on your chance for that. Now I have one little homework assignment for you as you leave this live, okay? My daughter came in here and stole my phone like she normally does because she knows that I'm going to be like, stop. So if you saw me like look over there and give the hand motion while I was talking, it was just her. And then she grabbed my phone. But what I want you to do is, if you've never done this before, I want you to go to your app store on your cell phone and I want you to download the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. And I want you to remove your makeup. I want you to get in really good lighting somewhere in your house with really good lighting. And I want you to go through the app and I want you to scan your face. And then I want you to share your results with your consultant. This is going to do a deep, deep scan of your skin to see what's going on deep down in the layers underneath. And everything we talked about tonight, what skincare line you should be using, what boosters, what supplements, what exfoliators, it's going to tell you exactly what you should be using based on your individual scanned results. It is an amazing technology that you won't find anywhere else. So grab it on your app store and then share your results with your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant. All right, we'll see you here next week at 8:30. Bye, everybody.